If you're like me, you like good food, but cooking takes too much time and energy, and the result is not always amazing. Is it hot enough? Is it done yet? Can't follow ambiguous online recipes? Or just got distracted? Time for takeout again. Real chefs spent years mastering their craft, and that's great, but you don't have years. You want steak. Like now. You need a way to stop guessing and just cook things right every time. You need Pantelligent. This is Pantelligent. It's a frying pan. You put it on a stove and cook on it, just like any other frying pan. No buttons, no switches. But once you get the Pantelligent app on your mobile device, it gives you the skills of a master chef. You see, Pantelligent has a temperature sense right at the center of the pan and sends data wirelessly to your phone while you cook. What's for dinner tonight? Steak? Salmon? Bacon? Mushroom risotto? Bacon? I'm in the mood for salmon. Let's cook. Pantelligent wants to know how thick the salmon is, so it can adjust the cooking time and temperature, just like a real chef would. Pretty smart. There's no pairing or setup, just tap the phone to the handle. Pantelligent tells me when the pan is hot enough to start, if the heat is too high or too low, and everything else.
Flip the salmon.
Thank you, Siri. How's that looking? It does that every time. If you can follow GPS instructions when you drive, you can follow Pantelligent instructions when you cook. Our lawyers say you can't do both at the same time. Ha! The secret ingredient is temperature control. Pantelligent recipes are programmed with the ideal time and temperature and intelligently adapt to cook your food perfectly. You wouldn't try baking in an oven without a thermostat, so why guess on your stovetop? Don't worry if you get a little distracted.
The heat is...
This is Trivet, the perfect accessory for any kitchen. Trivet is a one-of-a-kind lid holder and dual trivet all in one. It's easy to use, minimizes clutter, and is heat resistant up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Better still, it helps to minimize burns, the spread of germs, and damage to surfaces while cooking. Trivet is made of durable cast metal and non-slip silicone pads that combine in an ergonomically sleek and modern design. Simply click Trivet into one of 3 set positions. The Z shape is perfect for holding hot lids of any size while cooking or presenting finished dishes in a unique and eye-catching way. Easily close Trivet to use as a classical trivet. This position also allows for compact storage anywhere. Expand Trivet for larger casseroles or for displaying multiple dishes. Weighing less than 2 pounds, Trivet is still incredibly strong and durable, holding any dish up to 10 pounds.
We spent a lot of time thinking through every detail of this product, considering different materials and various models that we could use before arriving at this final design. For example, in the fully open position, the spine is shaped to arch away from dishes and minimize contact with hot surfaces. The Z shape not only supports lids of all shapes and sizes, but also easily accommodates any user's hand with any type of lid handle. The buttons on the spine control the rotation of the rings between functions, and they're smooth and easy to operate. The bottom of each ring is lined with small rubber pads, which prevents Trivet from sliding. Ultimately, this is a product that is very reliable, it's easy to use, and it has an intuitive design.
Besides being functional, we wanted Trivet to have a beautiful aesthetic.
We're Matt and Kim from Matt Kim to the Rescue Channel 9. Some of you may know us, some may not.
Some of us you may know.
We renovate houses for a living for families in need, but we got the opportunity the other day to try the Irby pod.
The amazing Irby pod.
It's pretty amazing, I've got to tell you. One thing you can do is eat straight off it, so what I like about it, I'll just say what I like about it first.
Oh, of course, you take over.
Alright, they're removable, so it looks really cool. They don't use a lot of power, which I think is really cool. Like, they've got little LED lights, and as far as I'm aware, they actually come on and off as required, so the device itself understands the amount of light necessary for the plants to grow.
It allows the plants to sleep at night time when there would normally not be any light, and then the lights come on during the day when there would normally be light outside. What I like about it is that it's really mobile. You can put this in your kitchen, you can put it in your lounge room. Like Matt said, you can actually take the little pods out. If you wanted to grow plants, like flowers for instance, you can go and put them around the house and then put them back in days later because the water stays in the system for a few days.
Speaking of the water, So apparently how it works.
You don't know how to do it. You pull that part out.
There we go.
And you put the water in the top system, like so. And you can put nutrients in there to help the plants grow. Screw it back on and pop it in, and it lasts days. The water goes through this section, and each little pot, it's got its own little ceramic disc, I think, at the bottom, and that draws up.
Some point in our lives. But have you ever tasted or ever even seen what's known as a golden egg? A golden egg is an egg that was scrambled inside of its shell, and it's a unique preparation that has been relatively unachievable until now. Introducing the Golden Goose. We've carefully designed and engineered a new kitchen tool that allows you to create golden eggs yourself. It's the goose that lays golden eggs. The Goose features ergonomic handles, abrasion-resistant nylon cordage, a tough scrambling chamber, a securely locking ring, and a soft egg cradle designed to fit a variety of egg sizes and shapes. Inspired by the motion of Victorian-era children's toy, the Goose is a low-tech kitchen appliance designed to take advantage of what are known as centrifugal forces. It's been carefully designed for performance and can thoroughly mix an egg while protecting it from breakage. The way it works is to hold the egg safely in its cradle, while the spinning motion evenly mixes the egg white with the yolk. Over the past year, we've carefully designed and developed the Goose. Following a thoughtful design process, we started with loads of ideas and sketches, created different geometric prototypes, 3D prints and rubber molds, building and testing rough CAD models, and performance testing a variety of materials. We tested our prototypes in a variety of situations as well, and took the best design to finalize it with sophisticated computer CAD models. We've refined every important aspect, and we've prepared the Goose for manufacturing. Our next step is to purchase the actual production tooling and materials. We secured competitive quotes from several manufacturers, both domestically and in Asia. We've crossed our I's and dotted our T's. We finalized the design and engineering details, and we've had fun inventing new and tasty dishes. And now we believe that we've created an innovative and novel kitchen utensil that's easy to use, fun, and effective. Oh, and did we mention that it's easy to assemble, that it's food safe? It's made with recyclable materials, and it's easily disassembled so it doesn't end up in the landfill.